Welcome to WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Haggerty. A beautiful rendition of our national anthem to start off what should be a fantastic game. The 7-1 Bradford Red Devils come to Case at 6-2. If you're just thinking this is going to be a huge game as far as the seeding is going to happen after tonight's game. This is the finale of the regular season for 2025. Again, I'm Bob Haggerty, and welcome to WGTD Sports. It should be a good one as we see everybody getting ready to come out onto the field. Case having really a nice pregame ceremony where they went over all of the seniors that would be graduating, allowing them to be able to say goodbye to their fans and their school, at least from a football perspective. Bradford coming out. They are coming in their away white with black and red lettering, as well as their black and red helmets. They're on the north side of the field. And a decent wind directly from your left to right, which would be from south to north. That could affect some of the kicking game this evening. Rain may be overnight, but none of it is supposed to get here, at least for a while. So we should play a game that is reasonably or completely dry. Remember, Case does this little stutter step to make everybody wonder whether they're trying an onside kick or not. And then they go back into a formation about 99.9% of the time and kick the ball away. Bradford will receive, while we see that Racine Case will receive in the second half. So there you go. That's that little stutter step that I was just talking about. Now getting ready to kick is number 46, Payne, will kick for Racine Case. He's got the wind behind him. Bradford standing at the 5. A little stutter step. Kick, little boot. Ball taken at the 20, the 24. I should say number 24 across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. And that was taken by 24 Lowry, 5'6", 650-pound senior. You will see him from time to time. He's a good overall running back as he gets lost in the crowd. Good leg speed, good leg muscles, and good speed. The ball at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10, Bradford. Out of the gun. Bradford will work most of the night. Out of the gun. Waiting for the snap. And hands it off. Rosales, the quarterback, hands it off to number 33, Childers, Ethan Childers. Childers is more of the tailback in this offense. Rosales. Out of the gun. Back to Childers. Across the 40. A nice run by number 33, Ethan Childers. 5'7", 175-pound senior. And we're going to see where they mark it. And that's a terrible mark. All the way down to the up to the 43.5. And it's going to be 3rd and a long 2. And that's going to be called back. Probably a penalty. Or not. waiting to see exactly what that call was, why they stopped it. And they're going to mark it off against Case. 5 yards, jumped. And that's enough for a first down to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Kenosha Bradford. Just underway here at Case Field, Racine, Wisconsin. Rosales hands it off. Maybe a gain of 1 if they're feeling charitable. Again, number 33, Childers, on that carry. It's going to be a gain of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 9. Hurry-up offense out of the Bradford Red Devils. Case has outstanding athletes on the defensive side of the ball. Hands off. Childers across the 50, the 45, and down to about the 43-yard line. A gain of 7, and watch this. Watch Childers jump to the outside, and you'll see the speed that he has right here as he gets around the corner and down. Rosales out of the gun. 2 to the far, 1 to the near. 3rd and a long 1. Rosales caused the audible. Does not like what he saw out of the defense from Case. Drops back. Over the middle and dropped. Oh, my goodness. Pratt had that hit him right in the numbers. Watch Rosales on a line. Drops back. Over the middle to Pratt, and he just is not able to hold on to that one. And it's going to be 4th and 1 as the offense stays out for Kenosha Bradford. Now out of the huddle, Rosales brings up the offense. 1 to the near, 1 to the far. Now we split, 2 and 1. Trying to get around. He's in trouble. That's Pratt. And he's going to lose yardage and turn it over on downs. Excellent job from the Case Eagles. And I'm going to highlight one of the players that went all the way down the line of scrimmage. As you're going to watch for number 11, that's Paclini. Watch number 11 go down the line of scrimmage right there and really cause Pratt not to be able to get the corner. Paclini doing a fantastic job there. Number 11, Gabe, also a senior. So the Eagles get the ball at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Hands it off quickly. Able to get to the other side. That's number 2, Eccles. Eccles, hand off, is given the ball. Able to get a nice gain to midfield. By the way, Lapare is quarterback tonight. Braden Lapare, number 8. Working out of the gun. That's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for midfield. Lapari. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. He turned the wrong way, and he had a problem. Brought down quickly as Danny Minor from Kenosha Bradford was in the backfield. But watch Lapari turn to his left right there. But number 2, Eccles, came to his right. Lapari not knowing exactly where that running back was, or the running back on the wrong side. Either way, a miscommunication and a loss of a couple. The ball all the way down to the back to the 46-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Lapari out of the gun. 2 to the near. In the slant pattern, 1 to the far side. Lapari, good arm! What a throw, and down. A long slant pattern to number 4, Gonzalez. Watch this. Lampari stays in there and throws a rope. Hurry up now. And a fumble. Lampari never getting that snap. Now we'll go back to it. Watch this throw. And you're going to see it right on this long slant. Into the middle. All the way down to just outside the 20-yard line. Marked at the 21. With that now, it's going to be 2nd and 10 on the incompletion. Lampari, delayed handoff. Goes nowhere, and that's a loss of a couple. Bradford inside, doing well. That tackle, number 7, again, Danny Minor with that tackle for the loss. Back to the 25-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 13. Welcome to WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Last game of our 23rd year. Wow, makes me feel old. But we've had great athletes and great games, bringing you the best in high school athletics tonight. But we do college, semi-pro, and professional athletes. And a good job bringing him down as he crosses back over the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down and about 10. Kicking unit's going to come on. I believe they're going to try for a field goal. Now, this is going to be number 23, Gonzalez. Giovanni Gonzalez, who has an outstanding leg. That's a 40-yard kick. Waiting for the snap. Good snap. Gonzalez up. He's got the length. I'm waiting for a call. Referee. There was only one referee under, and I'm waiting for the call from the referee. They're all getting together, and I don't know why. They're saying no good, with Tremper taking over at their own 20. I did not see that he missed the field goal. From my angle, you couldn't tell that way. And no call from the referee as 33 Childers gets a nice job off tackle near side and is able to get across the 25 to the 27-yard line. That's a gain of, we're going to call it 5, and it's going to be 2nd, and let's call it a long 4. We're optimistic. Rosales takes the snap, fires it. That's caught by number 4, Hamp. And that'll be enough for a Bradford first down, as Hamp did a good job. He did this little stutter step and sat down in the zone, and Rosales threw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Nobody was going to get that as Hamp went down to the turf to pick it up, and it's a big first down. Kenosha Bradford across the 30 to the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. The Case Eagles adjusting now their defense. Watch the blitz. They do not hesitate in coming after you. Here they come. Good job in the middle causing number 33 Childers to cut back. Nobody there. And I'll tell you, that's all Case Eagles number 77, Montrell Seals, and he takes up a whole Volkswagen. That is a big young man playing nose tackle, and he did exactly what he needed to do right there, and he held everything up. Good football player. So there's no gain, 2nd and 10. 3:38 left first quarter here at Case. Good throw. Taken down right after. That is Rosales, of course, but he threw it to number 14, Marvelous Marvin Jones. And they're going to have that ball up to the 39-yard line. Hurry up offense out of Bradford, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. Quickly, Rosales takes the snap, hands it off, nowhere. Fumble! And who do I say? That's right, the big man. Montrell Seals falling on that. You know what? He's bringing that home. Montrell Seals coming over and getting a bunch of slaps in the helmet for that one. Watch the ball come out, and Seals, the quickness for the big man. Watch it. Now the ball's out. Look. And Seals right there gets on that ball, and nobody is getting it away from him. Big turnover. Case with the ball on the Bradford 32-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 to the far, 2 to the near. Lapari waiting for the snap. We have motion. Lapari falls back. Blitz! And a great catch. And there's a flag. That's got to be a pass interference call. Remember, high school football is not a spot penalty. It's a yardage penalty. So if the catch was more than 15 yards, they'll say no thank you to the penalty. Illegal use of hands, and they will say no thank you. And the ball now all the way down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Case Eagles. 2 to the near. I should say 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Lapari out of the gun. This young man showing what type of an arm he has. Zings it near. Good reverse. And knocked out of bounds. That's Michael Farr with that move, that reverse move. Watch this. Lapari is going to throw it out. Right here. Now quickly, he's going to throw this out the far. Watch this little move right there. Whoop. And finally gets knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 7, where it is going to be 2nd and 2, so they can get a first down at the 5-yard line. Lapari with the snap. And that's going to be a penalty, or that's going to be a timeout. That's going to be a timeout, and that's going to be for the Eagles. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left in the first quarter, scoreless. Although we see that Case may be trying to take advantage of a Bradford fumble. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thrilled to be bringing you the best in high school football. By the way, remember Bradford 7-1, Case 6-2. They can wind up with the same record if Case wins, but Case carries the tiebreaker because of head-to-head competition. So a lot riding on this game tonight as they go into the playoffs. best Bradford team that I've seen since 2012. And here we go. Lipari out of the gun. Everybody at the line. Hands it off. Able to get to the outside and thrown out. That is number 8 on the carry. That wouldn't be an 8. A 3. We're having problems getting that number. I apologize. A 6. Thank you so much. That would be Michael Farr. And he got back to about the line of scrimmage. Second and goal at the 7-yard line. Or they're going to call it first and goal. On the reverse. He's got the angle. Good open field tackle. That is number 20 on the Bradford Red Devils, David Gonzalez. Watch Gonzalez hold his ground. He's going to run toward you here. Number 20 comes up to make this tackle. Excellent. Taking his lower body out from under him. That's a gain of 1. Second and goal from the 3. Lipari looks at the offense. Reverse. Bradford not going for it. There's going to be a loss and out of bounds. Good job. Bradford's left side of the line read that and stayed outside for containment. They saw that on tape before, all the way back to the 11-yard line where it's going to be third and goal from the 11. Watch Bradford stay at home here. This is so important. This is looking at your tape. See that? 3 players to be able to take that side, and that is why it didn't work for Case, and that is why it is third and goal. Now they're saying the 10-yard line. Lipari out of the gun. Throws it, and there's a flag. I don't know exactly on who. There is a touchdown, but we have to wait and see on who that flag is. Pass interference from Bradford. They're going to say no, so it is a touchdown for the Case Eagles. Nice throw, and Lipari has shown his arm early. Watch this coming at you. Beautiful throw and a nice catch. 1-2 and touchdown. Student section for the Case Eagles. Snap, up, and good. So with 1:01 left in the first quarter, Case Eagles draw first blood, 7-0 over the Bradford Red Devils. We'll be right back. WGTD Sports.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
And we're back. Another short kick, taking it about the 30 to about the 34, where he goes down. I believe that's 26 Jackson. So decent field position. Out, see exactly where they're going to mark it. The 35-yard line, somewhere in that nature. And it is the 35-yard line. Bradford down by 7. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Haggerty. So Bradford has been able to move the ball. They've just turned it over on the big turnover. Rosales out of the backfield. And the toss. Big pitch out. If he can get wide. That is Bradford number 9, Brandon Walton. And if he could have broken one tackle, he'd be running right now. He has remarkable speed. The gait that he runs with, very, very long legs. So that's a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line. Looking back. Rosales. Good job over the middle to number 2, Pratt. And across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Big first down, Kenosha Bradford. Watch this over the middle. Rosales right there. And Pratt that was a nice route, although he paid for it, taking the big hit. Quickly hands it off. Nowhere. Line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard. No, they're going to call it back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. That's the end of the first quarter here. Case Field, Racine, Wisconsin. The score, Case Eagles 7, Bradford Red Devils 0. Don't go anywhere. WGTD Sports. Be right back.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 656-9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
We're back. WGTD Sports. And they're going to bring the ball, that's it, at the 49-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as they change sides. The nice thing about being right around midfield, not far to go. 2 to the near. With motion, now 3. Rosales takes the snap. Kicks it out. Big run. And taken down at about the 25-yard line. That is that Brandon Walton that I was talking about. And he shows his agility and a little bit of his speed here. Nice throw as the big man was after Rosales. Now you've got Walton. He makes one man miss right there. Uses good agility not to go out of bounds. And finally, at about the 25-yard line, and that's where they're going to have 1st and 10 from the 27. Hands it over. Going through and out of bounds. Number 22, Barnes. Barnes with a good carry down inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10. Bradford. Rosales hands it off, nowhere, and down. Oh, crosses over, breaks free. That's Barnes that broke free. What a job. I thought he was going down in the middle. And instead, he was able to break free quickly and go all the way inside the 10-yard line. Watch this. Now, it looks like he's down right here. Now watch him pop out right there. Barnes gets back to about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. No, they're going to say it was enough for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. So Bradford, 1st down, 1st and goal, down by a touchdown. 2nd quarter, don't go anywhere, 7-0 Case right now. Bradford trying to get things taken care of here. And did he get inside? I think down to the 1. So 2nd and goal inside the 1. Bradford quickly. Hurry up. Rosales out of the gun. Hands it off. Smashes forward and nowhere. In fact, he may have lost yardage and did. That's Barnes. 3rd and goal. Now back to about the 4-yard line. They're going to say his forward progress to about the 1. Bradford taking their time. Rosales out of the gun. 1 on the far, 1 to the near. We have motion. Hands it off. Touchdown. Barnes, number 22, on the touchdown, getting across. So Bradford scores, and there's a little bit of a conversation here. But that was the call. We couldn't see it on this side. Good turnout, I'll tell you. Big extra point to tie this game. Lot of time, just the 2nd quarter. Don't go anywhere. 9:08 left in the 2nd. Good snap. Ball's up, and that's blocked. Nope. Able to get up and through. We have a tie game. I thought that they had gotten a hand on it. It was wobbling. So here we are. 9:08 left in the 2nd quarter. Tied at 7. Case, Bradford, WGTD Sports. Be right back.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
We're back. Waiting for Bradford to kick the ball. Kick it away. Tied at 7. If you're just joining us, what are you doing? Well, we're glad you came anyway. Good kick. Ball taken at about the 13-yard line. Good job. Bradford stringing it out as Case just wasn't able to get anything moving. And they're going to take it over at their own 15-yard line. Case Eagles, WGTD Sports. Again, let's talk a little bit about what tonight means. As Bradford is 7-1, Case is 6-2, but they would both wind up with 7-2 records if Case wins, but they should get the benefit of the tiebreaker. So, big run, handed off, and knocked out of bounds. That's number 6 from Racine. That's far on a beautiful run. Watch him take off on the pass. He had a good presence, and Bradford got caught coming over, knocking him out of bounds. A good job on the cover, too. Lipari out of the gun. Hands it off, and there's a flag. Coming all the way back. Oh, and a hit. Oh, my goodness. And that is Liggins, number 9, wearing number 9 tonight. He's normally number 1. With that hit. Watch the hit on Liggins. I can feel it from here as there's a penalty on Case. Now watch. Right here. Watch the hit about to take place. Good job by Liggins transferring that leg. Bang! That hurt all the way in the booth. The ball all the way back to the 24-yard line on that penalty. And it's going to be 1st and 20 on the hold. Lipari out of the gun. Makes that hit hurt even more. A big blitz from Bradford. That's Bradford number 5 on the blitz, Woods. And a great job by Lipari getting the ball off in the middle. And a couple of yards out to about the 27-yard line. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 17. Lipari gets it out. And that is to number 6, Farr. And makes it much more manageable. Farr doing a good job getting those yards so it wouldn't be 3rd and extra long. They're going to mark it at the 41-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. Lipari out of the gun. 1 to the near. I should say 2 to the near, a couple to the far. And is that an... Wow, somebody jumped from Bradford. That's enough for a first down. That kills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First down, Case Eagles. Those are mental mistakes you can't do the last game of the season when you're tuning up to be able to get into the playoffs. Lipari. Everybody 4 to the far, 1 to the near. The lefty looking, trying to get around. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage as he's able to get out of bounds. Showing good speed and agility. That's number 8, Lipari. Brandon Lipari, the senior quarterback. And they're going to mark that back at the 44-yard line. It's a loss of a couple, and it's going to be 2nd and 12. Players coming out now. Lipari out of the gun. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Bradford backs up. And a good job as number 54 from Bradford getting into the backfield. 54 is Royal, Carson Royal. Stopping the runner in his tracks, bring him down at the 44-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 12. 6:56 left, second quarter, tied at 7. Hammes Field, Racine, Wisconsin. Gets the snap. Looking. Just can't make it. That's a dangerous throw to number 9, Anthony Liggins. Watch this one. This floated a little bit. Lipari, as the kicking unit comes on. Watch this. Lipari was going to throw it and decided to go a little bit longer, and this ball floated. Almost picked off right there by Kenosha Bradford. Kicking from about the 30-yard line, and Bradford sitting around the 20. Low snap. Ball got touched or off the side of the foot as it basically went sideways. Bradford's going to have outstanding field position inside the 40-yard line at the 36-yard line. Let's watch it. I don't know if someone actually touched it or if we wound up just a shank off the side of his foot. Because right there, I think somebody touched it because the ball wound up basically sideways. So the ball is going to be marked at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Bradford. Tie game, but a fantastic opportunity if you're a Bradford fan. Otherwise, if you're Eagles, you're looking for the big defensive stand. Outstanding defensive team. And that's why right there. Brought down by Ward. Dalen Ward got into the backfield. A great job. Watch Ward. He just shoots into the backfield. And Bradford, number 22, Barnes, had nowhere to go but down. That was a loss of, 7? It's going to be 2nd and 17 back at the 45-yard line. Rosales out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. They're bunched. Timeout, Bradford. 5:38 left to play, second quarter. 7-7 at Hammes. Don't go anywhere. WGTD Sports.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
We're back. Again, WGTD. Bradford coming out. They had outstanding field position on the punt, but they've just gone backwards. Rosales on the blitz and threw it behind him. That was a rear shoulder, and Bradford number 9, Walton, just outran that ball, so he couldn't come back for it. That was definitely thrown to his back shoulder, and that's where your speed and your timing has to come on because he is just so fast. Third and a ton. One to the far, two to the near. Watch the blitz. Here they come. And down he goes. Rosales never had a chance. That was a blitz. He was never touched. That's 21. Zepsi or Zeepsy. No way. Watch him on the blitz. Nobody touches him. Right here. Man, you saw him look. And Rosales straight down. Punting unit on for Bradford. Opportunity wasted right there for Kenosha Bradford. Waiting for the snap. Watch it. And there was a problem. Good little run for Bradford because I don't know if that one got touched, but everybody was there. .447 left to play, first half. 7-7 here at Hamas. Take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors. Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, and Durango's Sports Bar and Restaurants. Hands it off quick, up the middle, and a terrific, that was just a good play. And I will tell you, I am incredibly impressed by this quarterback, Lipari. He's got an arm. I don't know if he has the height, but he has a bullet for an arm. Good open field tackle. First down at the 45-yard line. Lipari. And gets it all the way down to the 20-yard line. That was caught by number 14, Johnson, Tolan Johnson. Watch this. Look at Lipari. And then all of a sudden, he drops it in the Johnson right there. All the way down, comes down on the 20-yard line. First and 10, Case Eagles. Hands it off. Couple of yards. What I really like right now out of both of these teams, you feel the sense of urgency. Each team quickly getting to the line of scrimmage. Bradford not lucking on defense, what they have called. Middle linebacker making a change. Lipari out of the gun. Motion. We're going to see where or who they call that on. And it's go against Case, as it's going to cost him 5. Back to the 24-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 14. Quickly coming to the line, both teams. By the way, you see the breast cancer, the pink some of the players are wearing. Breast cancer awareness. Lipari throws it. What a hit! What a hit! Oh, and now there's a flag. They're going to call helmet to helmet on this one. On the big hit. Watch this. I believe this is Ross. Yeah, they're going to call that helmet to helmet. So that's going to be a personal foul. They're going to walk that down all the way to about the 10-yard line. Mark it at the 16, and again, here's going to be the hit. Wouldn't be that long ago that this would not have been a penalty, but with the safety that's going right there, 2nd and 3 to the 12-yard line. Second huge hit, this one called a penalty out of the Bradford defense. Hands it off, tries to get wide, and continues to move that ball. That is number Jackson, number 20, Morrell Jackson. Breaking a couple of tackles and then dragging a couple of defensive players with him down to about the 6-yard line. And that's going to be 1st and goal, Case Eagles. So a timeout. 2:08 left to play in the first half. 7-7, but the Eagles moving the ball. WGTD is the sports is service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, KC Family Options Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, and Durango Sports Bar and Restaurant. I love their sauce. I don't know what their secret is. I don't know if they put wine in it or something. I don't know. All I know is I love their sauce. So here we go. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Case Eagles moving the ball well and then getting some help from Bradford on that unsportsmanlike that cost 15 yards just a couple minutes ago. Lapare out of the gun. Trying to get wide. He's got the angle. Touchdown. Great job by Case sealing off the end. That's what makes that. It's the lineman that sealed off the end and did not allow Bradford to get outside. Watch this. You're going to watch it as he goes wide, but more important, see right on the end. That's the big man, number 77. He created that by sealing off the end. That is all everything. Case. Number 77, Montrell Seals. Extra point. Gets the ball up. And good. 2:03 left in the first half. Case takes the lead, 14-7. Don't go anywhere. WGTD Sports.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
In me.
in me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us.
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny.
We push back in the face of adversity. We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
We're back, and I don't know. I know we're not supposed to listen to music because of copyright, but I don't know if I'm ready for Christmas music quite yet when we're not at Halloween. But, hey, it's a good party song. I'm not even going to say what it is, so we'll go from there. As Bradford's looking to get the ball back, let's give you a reminder. If you're not familiar with high school football, no 2-minute warning in high school football. As that little fake thing happens right now, they'll go right through it, and we see that Case has 1 timeout, and Kenosha Bradford has 2. Bradford will get the ball back with about 2 minutes to play, 2:03 right now. And the kick. Taken at about the 25. Looking to be able to try to take it out. They're going to get good field position across the 40 to the 45. That was Marvin Jones, number 14, that picked that ball up. So they're going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Their own 41 with 1:54 left to play. Bradford can move the ball. Question is, are they going to try to do it through the air? They have had periods of success. Rosales. Out of the gun, 2 to the near. Rosales goes back. Big throw. He's going to overthrow his receiver. And that was number 9, Brandon Walton. And if you can overthrow Brandon Walton and he can't run it down, man, you've really heaved that ball. Rosales really put the arm into it going long. Because Brandon Walton can really fly. Ball placed at the 41, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with $1:49 left in the first half. 14-7 Case. Three to the near, nobody to the far. Blitz. A great job on the pickup, and we've got a runner that's free inside the 40 and out of bounds. That's 2. Pratt and a flag, and they're going to add some yardage to the end of that one. They're going to say Pratt was flung out of bounds. And Scott, my producer-director, said it's going to be a face mask. I don't know if it's face mask. We'll see it right here because it's a great view right in front of us. So here's Pratt doing a great job keeping on his feet. He now has a first down. And it doesn't go all the way. That's okay. It's going to be 15 yards. They're going to walk that off. Personal foul, and they're going to take the ball all the way down to the 21-yard line. $1:37 and ticking. Rosales out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Rosales across the 20 and comes down. As he goes down, almost a hit. I was waiting for a flag at a potential hold on the far side of the field. No flag. 1:10 left to play. Quickly, Bradford with 2 timeouts. They want to keep them. Rosales out of the gun. Looking back toward the bench, and they're going to use a timeout. So with 48 seconds left to play, down by a touchdown, should say in the first half, Bradford takes a timeout. Don't go anywhere, WGTD Sports. We'll be right back.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
And we're back. As both teams coming back onto the field. It's a good one tonight. You look at it from the standpoint, both teams want this going into the playoffs. Rosales looks and brought down on the handoff and a flag. Flag that's going to stop the clock, which is big in and of itself, and it could wind up being against Case. Going to wait and see one eye as we watch this. That's a good job by the defense. As they talk it over. Face mask against Case. They did not. Oh, you hear the Case Eagles fans. They did not like that call. And the ball now all the way down to the 16-yard line. And it's a 1st and 10 from the 15. Or from the 11. 1st and 10 from the 11. Rosales comes back. He's in trouble. He's running for his life. Comes across, throws it, touchdown. Did they call it? Touchdown. There we go. That's Bradford, number 11, Tony Fisher. Watch. We've got Rosales right here, and he's going to come all the way across the field at you. And what a throw to Fisher. And remember, he doesn't have to land in the end zone. He only had to have crossed the plane with the ball. They say he did. Touchdown, Bradford. Looking for the snap. They almost blocked it last time. Up and no. That's no good. And there we go. So 18 seconds left. It's a 14-13 game on the blocked extra point. Case has done an excellent job getting into the backfield to really disrupt things on special teams. Bradford has done that as well. But as far as the extra points, it has really been a highlight for Racine Case. They are getting in the backfield and messing everything up if you're a Bradford fan. If you're a Case Eagles fan, that is a huge plus if your team has that ability. $18 seconds left in the half. 14-13. Case. Bradford's going to kick it away. Taking it at the 20. Spins away. Gets across. Gets up and knocked out of bounds. And that is number 9. Normally number 1, Anthony Liggins. 11 seconds left in the half. They're going to place the ball at the 35-yard line. I would imagine Case is going to take a knee and go in up 1. They don't want to turn it over for an unexpected mistake. Lipari out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. They're going to throw it. Going to go long. No good, out of bounds. That took 5 seconds off the clock. 6 seconds left in the first half. Surprised me. I did not expect that they were going to throw the ball and potentially have something happen that Bradford could run it back or one of those freak things. On the other side, if you're a Case fan, you look and say, we're going to take advantage of every opportunity we have. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Lipari out of the gun. Hands it off. Big run. Crosses the 40 to the 44, and that's the end of the first half here at Hammes Field, Racine, Wisconsin. The score, we see the Case Eagles 14, Kenosha Bradford 13. WGTD Sports, don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Well, I chose this program because where I worked for a couple suburbs, I worked as an electric assembler, working with a lot of electronic parts, so I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot, and it's been pretty fun so far. A large part of the classroom is actually doing lab work, practical lab work, and I actually like doing calculations. When stuff works out, it's really satisfying. So I plan on continuing my education so far. I know Gateway's got some great partnership programs with engineering schools, and I think I want to take advantage of that. And even if you don't plan on transitioning, you're still getting a curated experience from one of the top schools in the country.
Small joint, you're going to be fire tech, Main Street Command, giving you a working still on all you can do is put a fire ground 10.
The fire medic program we have here at Gateway is something that the students prefer because they're able to take their fire wand and EMT skills and jump right into some advanced concepts and preparing for the candidate physical ability test. They take the general education courses, and then they're right into the paramedic portion of the degree. And so they're really accomplishing fire and EMS in a big way and leaving with some major credentials in 2 years. Right now we're at Kansasville Fire and Rescue. Our students go through sets and reps as they rotate through a time and quality standard for each position on an engine company. And as we have one of the 3 crews not involved at that particular time in the evolutions with the company, we pull them off and we give them concentrated areas of instruction.
Right out the gate, you're learning about your gear, what keeps you safe, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, so that it's all muscle memory. And then after that, you're out the door, you're on the fire grounds, you're in the burn building, you're on the splash board, you're up on the roof, you name it, you get your hands on it, and you're going to learn how to use it to the best of your abilities.
So we throw a lot at our students, and they're immersed in all those different various portions of the learning. They bring it all together when they go out and perform the evolutions outside with the engine company.
When you're actually physically out there doing it, then you get how it operates. You get, and it all comes together. So starting from ground zero, what do you have to lay out, situational awareness, looking around and seeing what's going on, and just making sure that your team is where it should be, everybody's working in unison.
Well, because you're coming out of the program with some major credentials and you've been put through a training process that looks at the quality of the work that you do and the time frame that you do it in, as the program gains stature, so will the graduates. There are several in this class that have already been given conditional offers them employment.
You do your learning here, so that way when you go to your department, it's automatic. So it makes you seem a little less green to your department when you get there.
This program provides solutions to almost every risk that firefighters face. And it becomes a way of life, a habit, if you will, of managing yourself and the way that you respond to incidents. So they have a good future ahead of them.
I am going to go career, so this fall I will start the paramedic portion of the fire medic program. After that, start applying, get ready for the CPAT, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to get full-time.
I love the two departments that I work at. They're very, very supportive of what I do and what I want to do in my future. Eventually I would like to go career, but for now, you know, staying home, local boy, working for the fire department.
I plan to go into oral surgery. I plan to be a surgical dental assistant.
Extra wax probably on
Gateways prepared me to be successful after graduation, not only because I was able to get the one-on-one experience with my instructor, I was able to apply everything I learned here, build amazing friendships, and learn how to work with other people. So Gateways definitely prepared me for my future, and I'm super grateful and appreciative of that.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 656-9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
In me.
in me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us,
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny.
we push back in the face of adversity.
We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center. Are you caring for a family member or friend? If so, we can help.
ADRC offers a wide range of options to support both you and the person you are caring for. Services are free and confidential and include a medical equipment loan closet, dementia care support, assistance with Medicare. The ADRC can also help you connect with community resources for transportation, nutrition, and help in the home. Call 262-605-6646.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of Wgtd Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 656-9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
Our goal is to get you on the floor working and interacting with your clients. What we do is we work you with mannequins first, learning perming, hair cutting, hair coloring. Barbers still do learn all that, as well as styling. It's important to learn the basics and the fundamentals of how to get there, but then once you get those, it's when you get to the lab, you're actually able to exercise and move a little bit forward with some of the more technical skills to them.
I knew a lot about cutting. I knew how to cut hair and use the shears and everything else, but I wasn't well-rounded as a barber. So if you come to school, you'll be able to learn how to color, how to enhance hair. So for me, it just gave me that comfortability where now I'm well-rounded.
We have the classroom. We learn, we move into the lab, and you're actually able to, when those clients come in, you're comfortable.
Our classroom is basically like a salon. There's a receptionist that checks in all the clients, they take payments there, and then us as the barbers, we come in and get the clients, sit them down, we do a small little consultation with them, and then we start our haircuts.
What's nice is the feeling of learning how to work in a salon. Getting that developed helps you develop early those skills that you will need when you get out into the industry. Some of our instructors are still working in the barbershops and the salons, which I think is great for development because we know we're seeing what's new and trending, what's going on out there, and how we can help to make you just that more successful.
Eventually, I want to open up my own salon, so that's good actually learning from somebody who's in the field or been in it for 10, 20 years.
With our barber program, we do have the flexibility of having a full-time program during the day, or you can come part-time in the evening as well. We prepare you so that when you're ready to get out there, you can go take your state boards through the state of Wisconsin, and then that will enable you to go out and work in the salons.
Right after graduation, after I receive those licenses, after I take the test, and then I will work up on the shop. So my ultimate goal is to own multiple shops, or at least get my first shop. That's something that I want to do, and Gateway gave me the opportunity to do that.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nick Slater, and I am the guy who is on the field, and I shoot the shots, and I get the handheld picture from the field. Bob invited me to come up to the booth today to give you a little bit of my insight while Bob goes and gets some food, maybe some nachos or a hot dog. So I'm going to start off with, this has been one of the most physical games of the year so far. We've seen a lot of big hits so far between number 2 on Bradford, Lorenz Pratt, and number 6 on Case, Michael Farr. There is a lot of tension on the field. This feels like one of those Packers versus Lions rivalry games. Maybe not the closest of teams. This isn't a Park versus Case, but this Case-Bradford game still feels very, very tense. Now, we saw that from the opening kickoff when there was a little bit of a scuffle right before the game started, but people have kept their cool. We've only seen a couple unnecessary roughness flags thrown so far. Now, it's really cool to see that these two teams are both wearing pink this afternoon in support for breast cancer awareness. It's a good tradition that a lot of teams like to keep on in the month of October. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so seeing both teams in pink has been something that's it's really cool to see. You don't see it every month. Now for the game, Bradford has felt like they have taken control of this game so far, although the scoreboard does not say that. Case is leading by 1 point, but it seems that Bradford has been just running the ball down Case's throat so far. Case has had a lot of 4 and outs in this game. They've had a punt a couple times. Bradford's been a little loose with the ball, however. That fumble was a big one where they were at midfield, and Case took it and scored off of that possession. Now, there's a lot of people here on this cold, chilly night, but the fans are still rocking. This is probably the first time I've seen fans have coordinated chants for their team in support. These Eagles fans came out, and there's a lot of them here, and they're loud, and they're cheering. Bradford's got a lot of kids in their student section as well, even though it's chilly out here too. So both sides are going back and forth. The fans are getting into it as well with the chirping, and That's what you like to see, though. This is high school football, and it's really felt like one of those gritty high school football games. As we get later in the year, the sun sets even earlier and earlier, so this game's been under the lights. We've had the cliche Friday night lights, as you would say, for this whole game. There's a lot of games where the sun's out for most of it, and we don't like that. We like the night football where it feels traditional, it feels authentic, it feels like a high school football game. Now, for Case's side of the ball, they've had a really tough task keeping control of number 2, Lorenz Pratt, not only on offense, but on defense. He has been laying out some hard hits so far, and that's where a lot of this chirping back and forth has started. Tony Fisher, number 11, got in the end zone right before that halftime ended. It's kept Bradford in this game, honestly. Even though Bradford has controlled the ball, they've had a hard time finding the end zone so far, rather it be turnovers or they just can't get that fourth down conversion. Had a lot of turnover on downs. We saw Case miss a field goal earlier as well. We'll see how that plays out for the end of the game. But they still lead by 1 point. For the Case Eagles, Michael Farr, number 6, he's had some pretty timely catches so far. He doesn't have many yards, but we saw him with the one-legged, one-toe tap touchdown in the back of the end zone early in the first quarter. That set Case 7-0 to start the game. But he's had some pretty timely catches, some big third down grabs, some big fourth down catches as well. Just keeping Case in this game. Both of these teams are powerhouses. Bradford comes in at 7-1, Case 6-2. So both teams have been really good this year, and this game's a big one in terms of playoff placement and who plays who. Of course, this is a conference game as well. So we'll see what the second half brings us, and I will shoot it back to Dave. Not yet. I will not shoot it back to Dave. Not yet. He is still putting ketchup on his hot dog as we speak. Oh, Bob. Bob is still putting ketchup on his hot dog as we speak. So, a little bit more about the game. What I want to see in the second half is I want to see Case run the ball a little more. They keep turning the ball over on fourth down, and they keep trying to pass the ball. Number 20 needs to get some big-time runs in this second half if they just want to keep pounding it down Bradford, because Bradford's defense is getting off the field early, and Case needs to run their defense down a little bit more. And for Bradford, although they're only down 1 point, they are still, it feels like they are slow on offense a little bit. They've had some big-time plays. Obviously, really good offense, very athletic kids. They're able to break free on these big-time receptions and runs. But they need to, I would like to see them speed up the offense a little bit, get into a little bit of a hurry-up. Case's defense has been on the field for a while this game. They are tired. And that's what is allowing these big-time receptions by 11, by 2, by 4. It's because the defense is just ran down so much. For Case in the second half, I also want to see them on defense. I want to see them be able to contain. They need to be able to contain these big-time throws by Bradford. Some coverages are being beat. We have seen number 8, the quarterback. He hasn't really placed the ball that well so far. However, we just need to see Case's defense be able to contain these super athletic and fast receivers. They're getting by the DBs, and it's almost like a track race, 30 yards down the field. But number 8, he just needs to be able to place that ball a little better. Sorry, 18. I meant 18. Although he's only a sophomore, he's get the starting gig these last couple games with Danish Mali not starting. So he stepped up in a big way for a lot of these Bradford wins, but tonight I just haven't seen him place the ball that well. For Bradford in the second half, Bradford needs to just run the ball a lot more. They have a really big weapon, number 33, Ethan Childers. He's one of the best running backs in the conference, and he hasn't really shown up that much. He's really disappeared. Once he gets hit, he's known to break these tackles and get a lot of yards after hit, but he hasn't really done that this game. Case has done a really good job in the run game of tackling him and bringing him down, but I want to see him break some more ankles, as they would say. He's kind of just running right up the gap, but I want to see him break out on a few runs and really get Case on their heels. Get these DBs on their heels. If they can't keep up with the receivers and they're so focused on the receivers because they're so athletic, if he can get to the outside, I think that he can really break loose on a couple runs. We'll see what he has in store for the second half. And for the receivers, they've done a really good job so far. They've got number 11, Tony Fisher. He has the receiving touchdown for the Red Devils in this first half. How will he be used? He is a big frame, standing at 6'4". He is a big dude, and Case has had a really hard time keeping him contained. He's not very fast. He's not the fastest receiver on the team, but his big frame makes up for that. Thank you for inviting me up to the booth, Bob. I will send it back to you. Do not go anywhere. A lot of really good second half football coming your way. Thanks.
Welcome back, WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. Bob Haggerty. If you're just joining us, coming out of halftime, we have Racine Case, 14, Kenosha Bradford, 13. 1 point on a missed extra point, and Bradford will kick away. Even game. And you'd expect that from a 7-1 and 6-2, respectively, for their seasons. And Bradford kicks it away. Case grabs it, falls down. That would be number 11. For the Case Eagles, Buckley. So Case will take over at their own 35-yard line with a 1-point lead, 14-13. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Haggerty, and thank you so much for joining us. Lipari hands it off. Big run. Eccles with that run, number 2. Right up the middle. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd and 6. Ball at the 39-yard line. Lipari out of the gun. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Calling out the signals. The left-hander throws it deep. He has an opening and came down with it. He took that away from Bradford number 21, Ross. Absolutely took that one away. Ross going up for the INT. Watch it, Lipari, the left-hander, and he puts it up. Now watch, as Ross goes up for that ball, he shortchanged himself. And we're seeing who called that timeout. Bradford on that timeout. That's a big timeout to use in the first 45 seconds of a game of the second half. And Bradford now being told, don't worry about it. Don't panic. Stay with your game plan. If you're a Case Eagle, you're riding the momentum right now. see where they mark that ball at the 34-yard line of Kenosha Bradford. 1st and 10. Eagles. Lapari out of the gun. He's going to look, and he throws it on a dot. That's going to be a pass interference penalty on Bradford. And I believe that's going to be on number 4. That would be Hemp. Again, a reminder, watch here. Reminder that that will be a yardage penalty, not a placement or a spot penalty. Lapare. Yeah, and that was a mugging. So they're going to mark off 15. And it's going to be right outside, 17 or 18-yard line. It'll be the 18-yard line. And it'll be 1st down. Lapari hands it off to Eccles. Eccles crosses the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. So they're going to call it a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 at the 14. Lapari calling out the play. 1 to the far, 2 to the near. Motion to see on the defense. And the handoff. Touchdown. That was Eccles, and they absolutely surprised the Bradford Red Devils. Watch this. Everybody keyed on Lapare. Nobody went with Eccles. A delay handoff, and he was all by himself. Everybody keyed. They thought they were after Eccles, and he ran right past them. Touchdown. Good delay. And that's good. So, with 10:14 left to play, 3rd quarter, Case 21, Bradford 13. WGTD Sports. And we want to take an opportunity to tell you the WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremations, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, and Durango's Sports Bar and Restaurants. So important for Bradford to get the ball back, to keep some time on offense, and to put points on the board now. This is the statement drive that was made by Case. Now all of a sudden they need to come back and say, hey, we're right with you, and we're going to make you pay. Maybe a 2-point conversion tying this game. You don't want to have the Case Eagles believe that they can win if you're a Bradford fan. On the other side, Case Eagles playing a terrific ball game, and they continue to gain momentum, and they continue to believe in themselves even more. Last year was a great year. They're better this year than they were last year, in my opinion. You got to give them a lot of credit. I always said Case had the opportunity to be a state power. They always have outstanding athletes. Finally, first time in a long time, last couple of years, they put together the football team with those athletes. And a kick. Somebody went offside. So that's going to put them back 5. And they will re-kick. So Bradford will be standing at about their own 30-yard line. And they will go back to where they have that first little fake. Now they'll get up to kick the ball. And the ball dropped at the 28. Gets through to the 35. And that's about it. No flags. So the ball should be marked at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10, Kenosha Bradford. WGTD Sports. Cheerleaders out there. And Scott just said, yeah, it's the Macarena. Don't ask me. They don't let me dance, so I wouldn't even known that. Here we go. Hands the ball off is Rosales. And I believe, and it is, Bradford number 33 is Childers. Gain of a few, gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Inside 10 minutes in the third quarter of things. 21-13. Eagles leading. They've just scored on their first possession of the second half. And a big handoff, big move. And that's number 22. That's Barnes on the fake handoff reverse. Watch this as Rosales looks like he's going to give it, and he gave it to Barnes instead. Barnes doing a great job keeping his balance, and now he's alone. If he could have gotten through one more layer, nothing left. But into Case territory, down to the 41-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10. Watch the blitz from Case. They're lined up. Cutting is Barnes, nowhere to go, maybe a gain of 1. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 40. Barnes tried to call to be able to cut back into the middle. Nobody there except about 500 pounds of beef. They've got some big linemen. Rosales, watch the blitz. Hands it off, no place to go. As that's Eagles number 18, Ward. Dylan Ward in the backfield, and down Barnes goes. Big loss back to the 43-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 12. So 3rd and long for the Bradford Red Devils. And you've got to be talking blitz if you are Case. They've had some really good results getting into the backfield using the far side blitz. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Here they come. Into the middle. The 30, the 25, the 20. Comes back. Ball out of bounds as it's knocked out by Pratt. Bradford, number 2, Pratt. Watch on the instant replay. Nice throw over the middle. Low snap. Over the middle. Now you've got Pratt doing a great job. But you're going to watch the ball get knocked out. This is why you carry it on the arm that's closest. Look at that. You can't get a better shot than that. Who's on the... Nick on the sideline. Great job, Nick. Nick and Grace, our camera people from Kenosha Unified, throwing it quickly. That is to number 14, Marvelous Marvin Jones. And that's going to be down to the 5. So it's going to be a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Hurry up offense from Kenosha Bradford. And a flag. And a flag. They're going to call that against Bradford. So they're going to call a penalty on the Red Devils. 5-yard jumping early. Back to the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 10. Rosales gets to play. Comes on in. Out of the gun. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Barnes in the backfield with Rosales. Backs up. Throws the ball. Ball knocked down. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 10. That was number 4 from Case. Gonzalez that knocked that ball down. Doing a really good job of getting his hands up. Two down territory for Bradford. And taken down, no gain. Fourth down, and you have to expect Bradford to go for it here. They've had problems with their kicking game as far as stopping a block. Fourth and goal from the 10. 1 penalty and a couple of plays for no gain. Rosales out of the gun. Takes the gun. No place. It's a fumble. The 40, the 50, down to the 40. This is the 20. And brought down. That's number 4, Gonzalez. All the way down to about the 15-yard line, maybe the 10. They're going to mark it at the 10-yard line on the fumble. See if we have that one. Oh, my goodness. You're going to see Rosales. He's going to roll near to the near side. And he's going to try to get something, but the ball's going to be knocked out. And that's going to be picked up right there by Gonzalez, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Hands it off, throws it over, touchdown. Lipari, and there's a penalty on that pass, and that's going to bring him all the way back to the 20-yard line and take those points off the board. There it is, right there. So a big play taken off the board and moved all the way out to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal from the 20. Bradford catches a break. Their job now is simply try not to allow the score and go back on offense. Lipari. Throws the bullet to number 9, Matthews. All the way down to the 5-yard line, so it's going to be second and goal for the 5. Gain of 15 yards. Well, Liggins on that catch. Playing in number 9, normally in number 1. So we're waiting to see exactly what's going on. Lipari waiting for the play. Lipari. Incomplete. A bullet over the middle to Eccles, number 2. Not able to bring it in. It's going to be third and goal from the 5. You're going to watch this as he is just going to bullet. That ball was batted by Bradford, number 6, Marino. And now trying to make it a 2-possession game on the field goal. Ball's up. And good. So 3:22 left to play, third quarter. The score, Case Eagles 24, Bradford Red Devils 13. WGTD Sports. Don't go anywhere. I'm Bob Haggerty. We'll be right back.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
In me.
in me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us.
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny.
We push back in the face of adversity.
We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
We're back. WGTD Sports. 24-13. Case widening the lead now in the third quarter. They have 10 points in the third quarter. Bradford with the turnover deep in Case territory with no points in the second half. So Case is going to kick the ball away. Bradford gets another opportunity. Lots of time, but that time is running out. They need to put something on the board. Taken across now. And the 40-yard line. Down just short of the 40, I believe. They're going to mark it the 40-yard line. So good field position for Kenosha Bradford as they look to be able to get back into this ball game. WGTD Sports. 3:15 left to play. 24-13, 3:15, I should say, in the third left to play. A 24-13 game. Here we go. Rosales. He needs a short memory right now. And not much, maybe a yard. As Bradford hurry up. And Rosales with the play. Calling the audible at the line. Rosales throws it over the middle. Past the 50, 45, and a big stick. Number 11 out of Case. That's Balicki with a big hit. Watch the hit on the end of this play, and you're going to see, I believe, Bradford number 9. That's Walton. Yeah, number 14. I'm sorry. Watch the hit right there. That's Marvelin Marvis Jones, and he got stuck, let me tell you. But the ball over midfield down to the 40-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10. They've been able to move the ball. They have to put the points on the board. Comes across all the way to about the 30-yard line. That's number 22, Barnes. Good blocking. Opened up that hole, and Barnes was able to cut into it to the 30-yard line. Hurry up offense. Bradford showing urgency. 2 to the far, 1 in the slot on the near side. Barnes in the backfield with Rosales. Rosales goes back. He's looking. He's firing way long. Rosales has had an adrenaline rush today on his long passes, where they've been in a different zip code. He's got the zip. Now he's got to find the touch. The big man coming out on the defensive side. Nose tackle, number 77, Seals, coming out for a break. Rosales. Calling the audible at the line. And now, a big timeout. Big timeout. That's the second timeout for Kenosha Bradford that they've used. So they'll have 1 left. WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremations, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, and Durango's Sports Bar and Restaurant. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors, and a request from us: use them, because I mean they're putting the money forward so you can listen. You can go and use them. Get a pizza from Durango's, or boy, I hope you don't need Casey, but if you do, they're there. Frank Parise, what a great attorney. Sylvan Learning, helping your kids get those grades. Educators Credit Union, they're really nice people. And they're bankers. Get that one, right? They're really nice people. Rosales throws it, and that's broken up. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Of course, Kenosha County Aging and Disability. They do a good job. If you just need help knowing what to do with things, Gateway Technical College, if it wasn't for them, there'd be no WGTD right now. Carthage College, I'll tell you, I'm class of 88. Well, it seems like a long time, but it wasn't that long ago, I guess. You know, I'm often told, what do you think about Carthage? And they're an outstanding school. I'm waiting to see. Too much time. Going to cost them another 5 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 15. So the ball at the 35, they need to go all the way down to the 20. Gonzalez. Out of the gun. 3 move to the near side. Watch the blitz. Here it goes. And that's overthrown. Gonzalez, Rosales laid out. Absolutely laid as they come out to take a look at him. A big hit for Rosales. So it's good that he's sitting up. But that was that blitz. They have been pounding him all night. 1:17 left to play. Bradford's going to be looking, I'm thinking, without a starting quarterback on the next play on 4th down, that they're not going to go for it. They'll probably pooch kick it or something like that. 4th and very long, 15. Referees are blowing their whistles saying, we've got a game to play sometime tonight. Looking for the snap. And the throw, and there's the flag. My goodness, Bradford just got a huge break. They're going to call pass interference. That's a 15-yard penalty. And what do they need for a first down? 15. Watch this. As because of the timeout, Rosales got to stay in. And there's the pass interference. And that should be enough. That should be enough for a first down. It was 4th and 15. And they're going to mark this off. And it should take it right to the 20-yard line for the first down. And there it is. First and 10, Bradford at the 20, as they were just given their life back. Rosales out of the gun, 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Quick out. And knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. See where they were when they got knocked out. You're going to see Rosales very quickly 2-step, 1-2, and out. And that's what he needs to do. That is number 4, Hamp, with the ball. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. Touchdown. And that's going to be 22 Barnes as he jumped outside. Extra point becomes a 2-point conversion is what they would be looking for. It looks as if they're going to go for, why would they do that? Because that'll give them 20 against 24. It's still a full possession. They could get a 2-point. Anyway, ball's up and good. So with 57 seconds left in the third quarter, Case 24, Bradford 20, WGTD Sports. Be right back. Don't go anywhere.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
And we're back. Let's go back to this decision to do the extra point. If they missed it, well, it's a 4-point game. They got the extra point, which means they still have to have the touchdown. If they would have missed a 2-point conversion, they'd still need the touchdown. And if they would have gotten the 2-point conversion, a field goal could have tied. So I'm going to question that one, that decision. Ball now being kicked away back to Case. And the ball and out of bounds. Off the player's hands and out of bounds. So the ball at the 20-yard line. 54 seconds left in the quarter. Lot of time. 24-20. Case up by 4 points over Kenosha Bradford right now. Bradford just going down and getting the big score to make this a game. Handoff, nowhere. Good defense out of Bradford. Lipari barely handed that ball off, and I believe that was to Jackson, and Jackson was hit. They were setting up a residence in the backfield, Kenosha Bradford. Lipari. He's done well tonight throwing the ball. Very impressed with this young man. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. And a big handoff. Nobody there. Number 21. That's Sipsy. Sipsy all the way. There was just nobody there in the backfield, and he blew through that hole. Watch this. There's just Green. Good blocking downfield all the way into Bradford territory to the 40-yard line. That's the end of 3 here at Hammes Field, Racine, Wisconsin. The score 24. Case 20 Bradford. Be right back.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
In me.
in me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us,
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny.
we push back in the face of adversity.
We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
We're back. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Haggerty. Ball at the 39-yard line. After the big run by Zipsy. And an excellent throw from Lipari. Bradford has just been off kilter on the fake. They have bit on Lipari's fake a couple times. Watch everybody bite. Right there. See? And what that did is it opens up the middle. DeBaker, number 7, caught that ball. But no one, they had gone off the receiver thinking that it was a running play. Lipari has had 2 or 3 of those tonight. Lipari hands it. Fumble! And that's going to be kept by number 20, Jackson. Jackson on that recovery. That's a good teammate. Goes over to Lipari, gives him a hug, says no harm, no foul. Let's play ball. Yeah, and you saw Jackson fall on it. I thought maybe Bradford. But Jackson with an outstanding play. Lipari out of the gun. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Lipari calling the play off of his wrist. Coming all the way back. And nowhere. And again, that is number 7, DeBaker on that catch. I was there no flag, but I thought that there was a face mask. It's coming up. Let's see right there. Yeah, that was a definite face mask, and they did call it. Now, that was a late call. They're going to take the ball down to the 28-yard line, and it should be 1st and 10. But there's no question that there was a face mask. So 1st and 10, 28-yard line, Case Eagles. Lipari. He's got some speed, throws it out. Good catch to Baker. Right at the sticks. They're going to see where they mark it. I think they're going to mark it just short. Or right at the marker. I think they're just short. So it's a gain of 9 3/4 and 2nd and inches. Lipari. Hands it off. Big run. That was Jackson that was able to pop through the line. Big first down to about the 15-yard line. Gain of about 4.5. And there's going to be a hold. Hold against Case. That's going to bring it all the way back. So it'll be 1st and 20. Or 2nd and 10. There we go. 2nd and 10 on the hold. Lipari continues to be out of the gun. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Jackson in the backfield. Lipari comes back, gets it to Jackson in the flat. Good run and out of bounds. So he gains about 7, and we're going to call it second. See where they call. The ball being marked at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 5. Lipari checking his wristband. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. He keeps it. He's got the angle, and he's got the first down. Big first down for Case, because not only are they trying to put points on the board, but they are looking to be able to take time off the clock. There's a flag, personal foul, and it's going to be against Bradford, so they're going to mark that off as well. Watch it at the end. That's where this occurred, and it was against the Lipari. So watch right. There. And he's slammed down. Out of bounds. So they're going to mark that down, and when they do it, it's going to be all the way inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. So at the 9-yard line, Lipari out of the gun. As I said, I'm very impressed with this kid's arm. Hands it off. Nowhere, and brought down. Maybe to the 10-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe. Good defense out of Kenosha Bradford on that play. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Ball at the 10. So they lost 1. Lipari calling audible at the line. Moving his receivers around. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. The far has 1 in the slot, and we've got motion. Ball on the ground, and I don't know about that. I do not know about that. The ball wound up between the legs of Lipari, and they say it is Case Eagles' ball. Lipari had fallen, and the ball wound up, watch it. It goes between his legs here. See if we've got it. So there's the ball on the ground. Now Lipari goes down, and you saw the ball right there. So he did a good job getting a hold of it once it came back to him. And it is going to be 3rd and goal just outside the 15. Lipari looking all alone. Fumble. The ball came out. The ball came out. Is it Bradford's ball? A big hit with a player down. And watch the hit and the ball. Injury timeout, but watch the ball. And that's going to be Racine case number 20. That's Jackson. Outstanding running back and receiver. And he took a nasty pop on that. But we'll wait and see exactly what the final. I believe that was Tremper ball. But more importantly is that this young man is okay. So Jackson, there's the hit. And then a couple people going after the ball land on top of him. .6:54 left to play. This could have been a good opportunity for Case to be able to put this one away. But it did not happen. So is that Sepsi? Or is that... Nope, that is number 20, Jackson. But the big thing is he is walking gingerly, but walking off. That's all that matters. Some of the people playing. Always a good time. Welcome to high school. So Bradford with the ball. Rosales hands it off. Nowhere. So Rosales, nothing for Bradford, is going to be 2nd and 10. And here we go. Second and 10. Rosales. Out of the gun. He's at the goal line. Hands it off. So a little bit of room on 2nd down. They're going to say that ball will be at the 5. That's a gain of 3. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. 5:30 and ticking left in this one. 24-20. Case leading Bradford. Gonzalez puts it in the middle. Picked off. Touchdown. That's a pick six. By who? Number 6. Farr. Michael Farr, number 6, with the pick. Pick 6 over the middle. Nobody there, and in he goes. Watch this. Tried to force it in. Ball overthrown. And nobody there to touch him. Bad snap, but able to pick it up, and that's good. So with 5:13 left in this one, Case takes an 11-point lead, 31-20. WGTD Sports. Don't go anybody. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
We're back. WGTD Sports. Hammers Field, Racine, Wisconsin. Case, the Eagles, up by 11, 31-20 over the Bradford Red Devils. 5:13 left to play. Big pick. Pick 6 from number 6, Michael Farr. And Case opens this one up. And a good kick. Taking it at the 6. Cross to 20. They need a big run. That would really help Bradford, but it's not to be. The ball at about the 27, 28-yard line. Just short of the 30. And Bradford gets their opportunity on offense one more time. And, you know, you look at it from that standpoint, they need to be able to take advantage quickly at 5:06 left in the game so they'd have the opportunity to get the ball back. The other negative is Bradford using 2 of their timeouts early in the third quarter. And incomplete. Rosales not able to fade to his far side. That's a tough throw out of bounds. Ball still at the 27. 2nd and 10 as we get ready to go under 5 minutes to play. Case Eagles dominant on defense tonight. Rosales throws it away. They have gotten into the backfield over and over and over again. The blitz after blitz has really worked well for the Case Eagles tonight. Their coverage has been excellent, and they've caused a couple of big turnovers. Rosales out of the gun. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Drops back over the middle and almost picked off. That was almost number 24, King, as that was in and out of his hands. And it's going to be for 4th and 10. I would imagine the kicking unit will be coming out, and they are. Now remember, the last time Bradford kicked the ball, an Eagle got a hand on it, causing a very short punt. They have lived in the backfield on special teams. And almost blocked again, but a roll. And a run. The 40, the 30, 20, 10. Book it. And who is it? What would you say if I told you it was Michael Farr in number 6? He had the pick 6. He has this one. Watch the run back. Oh, and there's a flag. There's a flag on this one. So there's the punt. Now you're going to want to see Farr. Whether this one counts or not, it's a shame it doesn't, because it is one heck of a return. Backs away. Uses his speed. Now he breaks it. Now watch the blocking here. Oh, and that's over. It's too bad. As the penalty's going to wipe that off. That's the coach saying, come on. Come on. But that was one that needs to go on a highlight reel. Legal block in the back, Case Eagles. So the ball is going to be brought from the point of that block, and it's going to wind up at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles. They've had 2 touchdowns taken off because of penalties tonight. Hands it off. That's Eccles and a flag. That's a late flag coming in. Lipari handed it off to Eccles, but that flag, that was done. Either that was a late flag or he couldn't get to his pocket, one or the other. Wait and see. Those are usually because somebody said something. And take the ball all the way down to the 29-yard line. Personal foul. Like I said, that's normally when somebody said something. 4:34 and ticking. Lipari gets the play called in now. Little bit of movement. Farr with that carry on the reverse. And there's a lot of jawing going on. Now watch this. On the fake to Farr. He's going to stay in bounds. That's the important thing. Keep the clock running. Bradford with only one timeout left. Case with all three of theirs, but they have an 11-point lead, 31-20. Timeout Case, 3:23 left. Don't go anywhere. WGTD Sports.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
I plan to go into oral surgery. I plan to be a surgical dental assistant.
Extra wax probably on
Gateways prepared me to be successful after graduation, not only because I was able to get the one-on-one experience with my instructor, I was able to apply everything I learned here, build amazing friendships, and learn how to work with other people. So Gateways definitely prepared me for my future, and I'm super grateful and appreciative of that.
And we're back. WGTD Sports, 3:23 left to play. 31-20. Racine Case with the lead and with the ball. Lapari out of the gun, hands it off. Solid run by Eccles. Crosses over the 25, down to about the 24-yard line. They're going to call it right at the number, at the 25, as we get ready to go under 3 minutes to play. A reminder again, no 2-minute warning in high school football. That is both at halftime and the final. So there will not be a stoppage of the clock at 2 minutes. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Third and 7. Timeout Case. 2:34 left to play. 31-20. WGTD Sports is service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremations, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, and Durango's Sports Bar and Restaurant. You know what they are? They're the Pizza King. Nice shot of the ladies, the cheerleaders. They do a good job. And again, Nick and Grace, what an incredible job these two young people did on cameras tonight. From Kenosha Unified Schools. A huge thank you to them, and they're getting quite the opportunity to learn how to use all of this. Big handoff, and that's going to be down around the 22-yard line. Think they're going to be a couple yards short as we get ready to go under 2 minutes. See where they mark the ball. And they're going to mark it back at the 23-yard line. And it's going to be 4th and 3. no man's land unless they want to try the field goal. They made the field goal earlier and they have the wind at their back, but they're not going to go. It's 4th down. And timeout. Case. 1:42 left to play. 31-20. Case up by 11. WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremations, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, and Durango's Sports Bar and Restaurant. Huge thank you to all of them. And I know a lot of you are saying, what's going on? Why would they use their timeouts? It's because this is real life practice. It makes sense. It really does. Fourth and 4. Hands it off. Nope. Great fake for the first down and out of bounds inside the 10. And a fight occurs. There's flags. And a lot of hitting out of bounds. And if this goes long enough, we're going to be able to see it very, very well. So here, and we don't. But that was definitely, and this is where they get a little chippy. Both these teams are good. Neither of them want to lose. And that's going to be a personal foul. The ball now down to the 5, where it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5. Lapare hands it off. That goes to number 2, Eccles. Coming up on the 1-minute mark. Eccles runs out. And Case not knowing, I'm sure there's going to be a flag in a second for delay of game. There's the flag. Delay of game, which stops the clock at 36 seconds to play. So all they have to do is take a knee and this one's done. As Farr comes out hobbling. Number 6. What a night he's had, but he's hurting. Victory formation for the Case Eagles. Lapare. And there it is. That's going to be it here from Hammes Field, Racine, Wisconsin. Case Eagles victorious over the Bradford Red Devils 31-20. If you didn't enjoy the game, I hope that you at least enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Bob Haggerty. For everyone here at WGTD Sports, thank you so much. And we'll be back for basketball season. So stay tuned. WGTD. Good night, everybody.